has a bad heart and who is in need of a heart transplant. And without it, the child will unfortunately die. It is, the child was born with this illness, it was born with this sickness. So that is unfortunately what has happened to the child. Well, as a parent, you run tests and you are the perfect match. You are the perfect blood work. You're healthy, you're good. You become now the perfect person that can give your heart to save your child. Well, I think if anybody is placed in that scenario, that they would, without question, without hesitation, sacrifice themselves, because that's ultimately what you are doing. Sacrifice themselves, give up their heart to their dying child so that their child may live. So that is an awesome story, and I'm sure some parents have even done that. Well, that in itself is the story of salvation. So we, like that child that's on their deathbed, we too have an illness, and that illness is sin. And without an exchange being done, like how that parent did, we too will die. And so that's where Jesus steps in, because Jesus came down as the Son of God, the full Spirit of God, fully man, fully God. And what he did was he looks at us and sees that, we are his children, we're sick, we have sin, we have this sin problem. And in the eyes of a holy God, God the Father, he says that the wages of sin is death, meaning that in order for your sin to be forgiven properly, there needs to be a death that happens. Well, he then sends his son to be able to die that death that is needed in order to bring us back in right standings with God the Father. So if we go back to the example, there was a heart exchange, but in the message of salvation, there is a life exchange. There is a life being given for life. And even in the other example, there is a life being given, being sacrificed in the name of love, in the name of just, I care for you so that you may live. Jesus carries that same heart, that carries that same sentiment. He loves us, and he didn't want us to then to go on and have to pay for that sin. As a loving parent himself, he says, no, I am the perfect match. I am the perfect sacrifice. And just as that parent came, lay down their life, he comes, lays down his life